Good morning. And what a good morning it is. Is it? It's raining. And it has been for the last 2 days. And in the last 2 weeks we had snow and hail and sleet, wet snow. We even had snow that stayed for 2 days. And liquid snow, like now. So I'm not going outside. I'm staying in. Yes, shut up. And again. Uh, yeah, I couldn't resist. I have two phalaenopsis that are still alive. That's one of them. So, well, let's try some more. And yeah, these are unicolored or unicolored. It's not like the clown vomit. Some are, let's hope this works. The white radiates out. And it's really pretty. And these will be, well, start of nutrition for the coming weeks, hope. Because these are just completely filled with hormones just to get them to this size. And well, when you grow these from a seedling on, I think you will have to wait 4 years before it does this, if it does it at all. So yay, no nutrients for you. Same as with this one. And you can see here that the flowers are really, really big. Well, that's a one-trick pony, really. That's hormones. That's why you never should buy those singulos, because they are really full of hormones, and then you get, yeah, a flower this big. Okay, my orchids had a lot of time to make up, and they are doing so in, yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous, yes, what they are doing at the moment. Yeah, there's too much. Oh, the no-show is starting to show. There she is. That's busy opening. Yeah, and it has, oh, oh yeah, before I forget, I gave my table extra legs, so it's not gonna crack anymore. Let me get some stuff out of the way. I'm not expecting a lot of flowers, but that's okay if you see what the orchids are doing. This is Brussels Stelly, and it's not visible yet, but they are big enough to flower. And they usually do. It has done so for me in the last few years. Always pretty. Bulbophyllum Louis Sander. I got it in this shallow pot. There's bark underneath and some sphagnum to keep it moist. And well, this one isn't doing much at the moment, but the other piece is waking up. Well, that's what you saw. Yeah, the Pescatoria. Flower is beginning to fade. The smell is gone. And this one will get repot first. And it's going to be a simple one. Just remove the roots that are, yeah, ready to be removed. I'm gonna clean up the pot, and this is probably the biggest size I have. And then I'm gonna put it straight up. Yeah. And scrolls and stones say that this one doesn't like a repot, and you should only do it when absolutely necessary or when new roots start appearing. But this one didn't mind the first repot, so I don't think it will mind the second one. Yeah, this is the Epidendrum paniculatum. You see? Paniculatum. I showed you this growth, which is really taking off. And yesterday I picked up that one. It's rooting like a madman. Yeah, my Ludicias, and I'm gonna stop with Ludicias. Although they are very pretty in flower, no, they suck. I have the monster here. It has to hang. I can't keep it on the table any longer. You can see here that one is pointing down. This one is pointing down. It's making a bulb. And here is stuff pointing down. Here. And you can see the roots are growing back into the pot. There's a bulb forming. And it's full, really. Area hyacinthoides. And Nina made a video about it last week. And that's the only video in English longer than 2 minutes with actual information on it. Yeah. All the other videos are in Malaysian or Russian. And I don't speak both. Area. There we go. That's a big fat growth. This is a big fat growth. And here's another one starting. And now I got room enough to turn the orchid around. This is the old part. And if it's going to flower, it's going to be on this one, and this one. But how it's going to do that, I have no idea. There's a third growth. Yeah, this is, it produces a long spike with, well, medium-sized white flowers. Not very long lasting, but I think that spikes should come from here somewhere. But again, I could be wrong. It's also rooting. I think I'm going to get you some. That's better, I think. Yeah, it's kind of dark in here. Yeah, it was watering time yesterday. How? Yeah. Oh, again. And those were really spindly roots, but they're growing. And even the old bulbs produce roots. Oei. There we go. Well, this one is in rest. That's a Dendrochilum glumaceum. It flowered with 8 spikes. Really pretty, smells great. And now I need to get this leaf to this size, which is impossible, so I'm not going to try. I think that's really, really hard inside, at least. Yeah. This is probably the, yeah, this part is the start. And everything that's thin and spindly is what it has grown last year. And all at the same time. Really amazing. And if you compare it with the Dendrochilum cobianum I have, which I'm going to show in a bit, that takes forever to flower. This one doesn't. Really fast. Yeah, my Epidendrum radicans. Flower spike. That's a flower spike. Oh. And I'm happy to say that the yellow one is busy. And this one decided to start with a new spike. And this is my Comet Valley. Oh. That's also spiking. Second time, and I hope it gives me a little bit more flowers. That was the volcano trick. Yeah. Let me get it. Yeah. Can you back take it? Well, let's see. A volcano trick. There's a new growth. And this is the latest one. And it should begin to flower right there. Is that a... Let me put it down. No, not yet. But it will. Oh, and again my head. Yeah, it is really a nuisance. I thought it would hang out of the way there, but nay. And it was there. And it was even worse. There we go. Maxillaria. And this is a very, very slow rooter, but it's doing stuff. Little bit of hydrogen peroxide. And even at the bottom. And there goes my bark. It's really, really growing. And that's all because of the change of venue. There's just an enormous amount of light here, even on these days. What I discovered and didn't recognize, where is it? Ah, let me take you in. There. I think that's a bud. And, yep. Is it dead or isn't it? Yeah, that's dead. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep my eyes open because with heat comes beasties. So, yay, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, there. Is that a bud? It's on the maxillaria. Do we have more of those? No, not yet. This is also Epidendrum paniculatum. This is a white one. The other one is yellow. And this one also had a new growth. Yeah, it had one, believe me. Cymbidium. Please be gone. There. Catasetums. This one never flowered for me, so I can't tell you the color. It tried, but it failed. And this is the new growth. I need to train it a little, so I'm gonna put it this way. And here's the big black one. And you can see that it's growing towards the light, so I'm gonna keep training it. And the others, let me do them in one go. And this is Catasetum planiceps. And when I got it, it was just this bulb with a teeny tiny growth attached to it. That's this one. And this one started to rot, basically immediately. So I cut this away, put a lot of cinnamon on it, and it survived. It's completely dry and desiccated, so it needs to come off, but not yet. Doing really, really well. And I'm not going to make the mistake of mounting them again, because it is possible, but undoable. It needs a lot of water. Can't keep up. Catasetum nomus has small brown flowers. At least that's what the picture says. Yeah, when I got it, it was just these 3 bulbs, and this one started growing a few weeks after I got it. And it's big enough to be repotted, and it needs to be. This one is in charcoal and moss. That one is waiting for fern root from Florida, at least if it gets through customs. Well, let's wait and see. I can always put it in a temporary basket. I have no idea how long mail will do from America to here, so yes, that is an oncidium. What kind of oncidium? Oh, it's a little purple oncidium. Could be anything. Did I show you my bulbophyllum? There, also a shallow pot, and there you can see a new growth. First one in at least a year. That's how bad the last grow room was. That's also, no, that's also an oncidium. Do you have a tag? No, you don't. Okay. This is the Sologeny fimbriata. I didn't do well on a mount, and I got it. Same as the, no, this one is in, oh yeah, bark and moss. Yeah, you can see a new growth. That's brand new. Oh, that's brand new. Same as with this one here. Yeah, this is a work in progress. Yeah. Varzavixella with a name. Yeah, roots are functioning. There's a new growth. It's nice and strong. But I need new roots. The top of this one looks really, really good. And those greasy spots, I think that's Varzavixella because, well, yeah, they had it when I got it, so. That one looks good here and not as good there. And this one's the opposite. This one looks atrocious. That's a new growth. And that's about it. Here's one new one. But when you look here, that's a good root system. And it's growing. Yeah, this is in my Cymbidium mix. That one is in bark. Ow. Dendrochidum cobianum. And here's new, that's new. And those won't be as big as these because it has to start all over. So it will probably make a lot of small bulbs in order to make a few big ones in a few years, I think. Anosmum with a pretty new growth, about to start making roots. That's the Tampensis in Cyclia. This is a split, but you can see here that this one is making new roots. Well, enough said. And my one and only survivor of the Barkeria project. That's it. And the rest is dead or pretty much. No, this one is starting with new growth. And yeah, that's no bueno. Mounts. That's the, yeah, Ornithophoria. I know it has a new name, but screw it. It's growing really, really well. This bit is new. This bit is new. There are some old bulbs. They are desiccated, but not rotting. That's the unknown one. Not doing well. That's probably, yeah. This is Spring Dream Apollo. And it's also starting to grow. 2 new canes. And here are some cakeys, which will be removed because they will take up a lot of energy that should go into these. Here's another cobianum, and this one is on a mount, and no, it's not working. So it has to come off and go in a new pot. Memoria Christa Erdmann, and I want new growth. I don't even care if it flowers. I just want new growth. Yeah, Panmorphia minutalis. It's not doing much at the moment. No new growth, although it doubled in size, so you have that. Dendrobium Na. Well, it's still small, very small. And it's rooting really well. There's some roots here that, need to redirect them a little bit. I think put some moss on it. A very big surprise. Dendrobium tetragonum. Let me hang it like this. Here you have a new growth. And there's one. And yesterday I picked up that. There's one under the fishing line and one just above the fishing line. So that one is making 4 new growth. It's getting a lot of food and water. Dendrobium chrysanthemum. Yeah, I think that this keiki is, I don't think it will fail anymore. But it needs roots. I want roots. That's an anosmum. Yeah, you forget that bit, that's not working. It still needs new moss, but these are growing really well. It's pushing out keikis. No, I'd rather they didn't, but a red oncidium. Yeah, we'll have to wait. It's not flowering yet. That's the Stanhopea tigrina. Well, it's not done yet with growing, but you can see here that one is making a bulb. Yeah, this one is really going great. Bad English. The other side. Yes, the other side. Please watch the monster. Brassavola nodosa. Nothing happened since it got here. It made 6 new new leaves in the other grow room, but well, lack of light made them not grow as big as they should. It attached on the board, so now it's waiting for flowers. That's the, do I really need to get the tag? Miltonia resnellii. Needs a lot of moist, really. Well, the Nobile experiment, this one is busy putting out a new growth and it has grown, so this one will probably just make keikis, which was basically the idea. Same as with this one, and it's already doing so. 2 keikis. And there's one as well. So this one is doing exactly what I wanted to do. Here's a very big surprise on the subject of chucking out orchids that don't work. This is Neophonetia fulcata Kaukakuden. Yes, that's a mouthful. It's been like this for, well, at least 2 years. And now it's starting to do that. I can't chuck it away now, can I? This is also a bit of a surprise. Calcatlelia chantilly. It probably has a different name by now. It had a rotting bulb, and when I cut that off, I took away half of the plant. Was my intention? It just happened. Yeah, and it has been sulking for quite a while, as you can see here. But get on the kant. There's a new growth, and if I'm not mistaken, those are new growth as well. Could be roots. It's a bit early to tell, but well, yeah, we had that one. Restrepia with a name. Trichoglottis. And since it's here, it's starting to fill up. Stuff at the base, new roots. There's the Pleurophalis ruscifolia. Needs to be in the shade, and it wasn't. And now it is, and it starts to grow. Dracula vampira. Growing, but it's too warm here. Same as with the Bella. And I'm very sad to report that my Dracula Lotex has died. Yeah, it's really sad, but yeah, stuff happens. Oh yeah, there's the other Stanhopea, Jenkinsiana. Yes, I remembered at least half. Yeah, it has teeny tiny growth here and one here, and I'm waiting for the larger stuff. And now we're back at this spot. Do we end on some color? Or do we still have stuff to bore you with? No, I think we're done with the boredom. Let's end on some color. Pescatoria Diana, or a hybrid of said plant. Yeah, this is a really vigorous grower, and it's really starting to explode. More color. Yes, we have more color. Look at that. I really, really love this one. Not saying I need more, but 2 spikes would be nice. And that is it for now. Yeah, half an hour. Later.